Today I'm going to be reviewing this Primula cold brew coffee maker that I recently purchased on Amazon. This one's going to be a smaller one. It only makes 1.6 quarts, so it isn't going to be huge. Typically, you'll use something like this when you're going to want to mix that cold brew in with something else. So whether it's in with like a creamer, whether it's in with milk, half and half, heavy whipping cream, you know, all those sorts of things to make a bunch of different cold drinks. So like whether it's a like a frappe almost, or whatever type of drink you're trying to make, and you can use the cold brew instead of using hot coffee. So I did already open this up, just kind of opened it here at the top. This is what it's going to look like when you first get it from Amazon. So it's just going to be in this brown cardboard box. It's going to be taped here, and then this is going to pull up, and then it's going to reveal the coffee maker. Now it is going to have instructions, but the instructions are pretty light on detail, so I will share exactly how to use it as well in this video. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to pull this out, and then this is what this particular one is going to look like. So again, it's going to be 1.6 quarts, and it has everything that you need beyond, of course, the coffee grounds to make a cold brew coffee. Now, how this specific one works is that you're actually just going to pull this up, and then now you've got access to the coffee, where the coffee grounds are going to go at. So you can turn this to pull it out. You can pull out the entire lid and just kind of pull out this entire thing, whatever you need to for that. It's going to kind of clip into place almost where these little parts there go. So when you put this down, if you just turn it, and then when you pull that up, then it's going to be a lot easier. So you can turn it and pull it up, and then this is going to easily pull right out of here if you wish. And again, you can just pull out the entire lid also. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to put your grounds into here. Now this does work better if you use more of a coarse ground rather than finely ground. So we have a coffee grinder, and so you can choose on that specific one whether you want it to be fine or whether you want it to be coarse. And so for that, we're going to use the coarse ones for this. Since you're going to put the grounds right inside of here, and then you're going to add the water in here. Now you will want to be careful when you're adding the water that you don't put in too much water, as this will of course take up space inside of here. So what you can do is you can also just pour the water into here after you have the grounds in here. You just want to make sure that the grounds don't splash up over the top of here. So you can pour the water directly into here, or you can put the cold water into here as well. Then you're going to put that in, just going to put the lid on, and then you're going to stick it into the fridge. That's going to be in the fridge for 24 hours. Once that is done, then you can pull this entirely out. You can remove this. So essentially you just take that out, take this top part off, set that to the side, take your lid here, turn that, and then now you can use this to actually pour your coffee out. So it actually is going to have these little slots right here, kind of like a regular drink pitcher would. And so you can put that right down into place, and then it's only going to pour out there. And then of course you can turn the lid as well if you're not actively using it. So that's a really nice feature that you can totally turn that. And this has this little marking here on the top. That's where those slots are going to be on there. So then you can just pour out the cold brew coffee whenever you wish, whenever you're using it to make drinks of a morning or that sort of a thing. Now again, this is going to be a smaller one. It's only going to have 1.6 quarts. So just something you're going to want to keep in mind for that. Everything is going to be totally washable, of course. This is going to be actually super easy to wash. This actually screws off on the bottom. So you can easily get all clean all the way, through there easily with a washcloth or with a scrub brush or something like that to clean all of the grounds out of here. Makes it a lot easier because it's got this thing that unscrews from the bottom. So I really like that feature. One last thing I did want to cover in the video today is actually the size of this. So I told you the quarts, but let me give you the actual measurements of it as well. So actual height on this is going to be about 7.5. Width of the canister itself is about 5 inches. When you include the handle, it's going to be about 7 inches. So definitely not huge. It will fit easily like in a door on a refrigerator, or you can just, kind of stick it in there where you've got your milk or your other sort of drinks, that sort of thing. And it'll easily fit inside of there. Not going to be very tall or very large, but I did want to give you those measurements as well. So overall, super excited to use this and do some cold brew coffee at home rather than having to go and pay for it at all of the coffee shops.